I spent a week in Bratislava and I had the honor to be elected the president of the jury. So I had this very responsible task to manage a group of 5 extremely professional, ethical and thoughtful people towards a mutual decision. So it was a work of diplomacy as well between us to reach the decision. And I can say on behalf of everybody that we are extremely satisfied with the choice of this hugely important story, but which was also extremely well done. I love the way that Tomasz also wasn't scared to include his colleagues, the mass media in the picture, in his series of the trial, because it's clearly obvious that this is a very humble and very human photographer who doesn't work with his elbows, but he embraces the circumstances. And we dared to make an edit to present the work to the public because we took into account the journalistic value of the story. So we wanted to present the 2 sides of the trial, which you can see in the lineup of 5 pictures. The second part of my stay was the workshop with several young and maybe not even so young, but my age. I can say we're all young in spirit anyways. So my workshop was for filmmakers, photographers and authors alike. I really mix mediums in my practice, and this is what I was looking, and I got an incredible diversity with people working in photography as classic as it can be, and also even people who wanted to make fiction films. And it was really interesting because at first I was a bit scared. I said, my first comment was, oh, but I can't really help with a fiction film. But it turned out that even the fiction film idea is based on true events and requires journalistic research and journalistic integrity. So it was extremely interesting and inspiring for me to work with every participant. If I'll be completely honest, we had to eliminate a lot of bad work in the first stage. And I would just love to give an advice for photographers for the next year to take their submissions more seriously, maybe seek help with editing, with colleagues, with peers, maybe their mentors, because some great work just couldn't stand the competition with other works because of editing or because sometimes the captions were missing. We're still judging the very journalistic contest, and I think it's hugely important to take into account what kind of information comes with your work. But at the same time, when we came to the pre-selection for the Grand Prix and for the categories, the level of work is absolutely great. But then also I saw some of my students at the workshop and I was really surprised they haven't submitted. So it would also inspire people to dare and submit, even if the contest is called Press Photo Contest. Don't feel limited by this name because the name is a brand. But I think the photography practice today is extremely diverse and you shouldn't be scared just by the name. Make a great edit and apply.